Hey everyone, welcome to reading class. Today we are doing, I know some of you are still working on the b for your younger siblings. Good job with that. Remember, B goes that way, right? So we are also doing a word family, and this one is one of the most common, probably the easiest one that everyone likes. It is the at family, at. Because we've learned a, and we've learned teat, and we put them together for at. So let's go through the at family words, okay? First one. Everyone loves this word. K. Oh, how do we do it here? K, at, cat. Right? Didn't we learn this is cat in sign language? Cat. Their whiskers. Cat. What about this one? B-at, bat. That can be the bat that is nocturnal and flies around at night, or it can be the bat that you use in baseball. Bat. Okay, how about this one? S-at, sat. I sat on this brown couch. Next one. Oh, this side. At, hat. Hat. You're going to put on a funny hat, right? This one uses the letter partner that we learned. At, that. That is a fun word to say, don't you think? Don't you think so? So at, you guys knew those at words. That's really good. But for you older kids, I want you to see that there are other words that have at in them, but in those words, they don't always say the sound at. Like this one. This word, I always say you spell it wahat, but you pronounce it, it has the WH, wah. But you don't say wat, wat. That's not what this word is. This word is actually what. What. And what sounds like it has a UT. What. So this is definitely a memorizing word. What. Spelled wahat, pronounced what. Okay, next word. This also has the AT at the end, but we don't say, it looks like it would be two little words, be at, but it's not be at. Those, if you separate them and you just do be and then at, that would be like, let's be at school on time, something like that. But this one actually has where the letter partners kind of they get to shine. They get to be the ones that make their sound. So the letter partner is EA, right? EA. So E, B, eat, beat. And that's the kind of like we were running a race and I beat you. That kind of beat. Okay. Sometimes you see the word family at in the middle of a word, but again, poor word family doesn't get to say its sound. Instead, there's a silent E, and when there's a silent E, he's the one that gets to say what he wants to say. He wants, right, the silent E wants the vowel A to say its name, A. So it has to say its name instead of be part of the word family. So this would be g-ate, gate, gate. Okay. And the next one. This is the same thing. You see the word family at in the middle, but the silent E is at the end. And he wants the vowel to say his name, A, instead of A. So it has to say his name, late, late. So we're seeing letter partners and the silent E gets to say what they want to say first most of the time, right? Okay, here's another one. This one is like beat, but see it has the AT at the end, but there's a letter partner EA and letter partners get to shine. So EA says E, eat, heat. Whew. It's hot, right? When there's a lot of heat, it feels hot. Okay, what about this one? There's also the letter partner at in the middle, but there's that silent E. And he wants the vowel to say his name, A. So it's state, state, state. State. Okay, good job. Here's a really long word. We're going to end with this one. A really long word that has the A-T in it, but there's the letter partner TH, and he wants to use the T for th instead. Now this one's a little bit tricky because it says, you think it would say either. There's lots of letter partners, E-A-T-H-E-R, and the TH, th, is saying its sound. The ER is saying its sound, but the EA does not in this one. This one, it says feather, feather. And I saw that there's a word on the back of this one, so this is our last one. There's the AT again, but there's a letter partner WH, and then EA is the letter partner, so they get to shine and say what they want. Eat, wheat. And we talked about wheat before, right? Wheat is what you make flour. You make wheat into flour for your bread. So I think today we learned that at family is pretty easy, but if you see at in a word, you have to first look and see if it needs to be part of a letter, if any of those letters need to be part of a different letter partner, or if the silent E is at the end making the vowel say its name. So those are things to think about when you're reading. When you're always look for the letter partners, right? And the silent E. And then look for word families. And then sound out the letters that are not part of those. Okay? All right. Good job.